นะ Ada.
Eradicate all evil.
If you need help, call me anytime. A mission? Take me along.
なだ待ったみんなだ待ったわったみんなわった
Eradicate all evil. Which alias should I use this time? Wanna be my research subject?
Don't just think about it. Do it.
Awaiting further instructions.
Ooh, we really harmonize. Is the concert starting?
Which alias should I use this time?
Resistance is futile.
My next session's no time to lose.
It's over.
Surrender.
It's over.
All right.
My heart is a mirror.
Press the attack.
Waste of time.
Good work. Surrender.
It's pointless to resist.
Good. Change is mine. In pursuit. But my song
It's over.
This is the path I follow. Which alias should I use this time? Wanna be my research subject? I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report. You're here!
What the?
Treasure, growing bright. Reach your phone way and take a flight. Lucky enough, at least you try. Shame up, that's in yourself to find. No doubt, face on yours.
All right, let's get started.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there? I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this!
Are you okay, Julian?
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just... even though we had our suspicions, now that everything... well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer see during the recording?
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
I've been waiting for you for quite some... We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
So you know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings? Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
All right, I agree to work with you.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Well, you know, I'm a proxy after all.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon. Don't tell me you don't like him.
You might not believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon. But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
How should I put this? I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed. Because you love him so much. I went through a phase like that once. But relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan. Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the... I suppose...
Proxy, you're here.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here? And
I'm here to investigate that incident. I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided now that everything is completely finished. This for me, it's just that we all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this. And who's...
this is my friend, Vivian. We're here investigating.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because...
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads.
I see. Seems you're handling your...
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any...
Huh. Aren't you that lady from before?
Hello. I didn't...
Vivian, are you alright?
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling...
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
You aren't looking so good. What's the matter?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves.
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating?
It's fine. There's no rush.
Huh? Yeah, there really is no rush.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more
Thank you.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important. New Eritu's future may well depend on it.
Off balance. Copy.
Recalibrating.
Right on cue.
The enemy is ambushing. Time to pin them down.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
Up here, break through. Nice try. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Put the conduit. Support in position. Get behind me. Increase firepower. Time to pin them down.
Proxy, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
This is the place.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Neither do I.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seem worried for a while now.
Inactivate.
Sounds like I'm worried about Sienna.
Her location should still be safe.
I hope so.
Could the ring be in that gas tank?
Good thing this gas tank is empty. Her vital signs are gone.
What happened?
I guess this was her final. There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out once some time has passed. Could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my... It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the...
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's... Thank you. You're a good kid.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it. You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future, but the things I see are always something bad. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things...
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I'm sorry. Every time. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what, I hope no misfortune ever happens to anyone. Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
That's quite the sudden question.
In my memories, this has happened him countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
Recalibrating.
In position.
Leave it to me, Andy.
Foxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Supporting position. Quick shot.
I'm on it.
I'll take point. Adjusting for wind.
Right on cue.
Time to pin them down. The target's weary. My bullets are one with the wind.
A sound strategy.
Supporting position.
Resolve.
Time to pin them down.
Wide open.
Bicycle ready.
Flip the switch. I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so I hope everything else goes well for you.
Master Proxy, is the...
Can you tell me a little more about your vision?
It's... These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash. Like a most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, but every time, without exception, that's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out...
I don't mind at all. That's just who you are, Vivian.
I've always considered this ability.
It's not a curse.
Thank you. Really? Well, it's getting late. According to the previous clues, what Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine. Looks like it isn't in here. Let's try this vending machine. It might be the one we're looking for. Strange, there's nothing in here. This vending machine looks a little suspicious too. This is it, but I don't know what these mark.
Well, hello, Master Prox. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just...
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area.
Hang on. Did you say...
Apologies. I didn't have a time actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get back?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearance.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have... As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned phantom thieves syndicate in... So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the high...
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous, and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, we all know there isn't any people from Tops splurge on... Of course. Besides, well, there's also somebody has to do something to tilt the balance. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far... If you ask me, that's enough.
All right.
Thank you. I knew, however, aside from these philosophical, as you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use... We can provide you with all the latest intel. And the most crucial part of the... We share the same goal. How about this? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence... Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from pub...
Well, if you're willing...
Great. It's a deal. Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that note.
How about it? Will you?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded, I'm here with the sincere
And what do you want in
wealth, glory, power. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the...
Then you've said my family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, at which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core...
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for it. I was hoping you could recommend me for...
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done, even for a family...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think
I understand. But in exchange...
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you If I betray you, then you merely...
You do make a valid point there.
I appreciate...
Why don't we celebrate... Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family...
As an outsider, it's a real...
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get... All right, let's leave it at that for today.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever...
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have in this world only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people, like Hugo here, who is willing to murder his only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is...
But...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place.
But Father, before this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's... This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive...
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought... It soon... It'll...
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was... You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then, and just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding, but he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think I digress. He ran away and ended up after that. They formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare...
So, what?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.